Hello everyone, today I have brought another video on prepositions for you, and in this video I'll give you the tips on how to use prepositions unerringly without making any mistakes. So let's begin. Generally people face troubles while doing exercises on prepositions. They get confused over certain prepositions, especially when they look to be similar or they mean similar or they are used in similar applications such as between or among, beside or besides, across or along, to or at, to or towards, by or with, by or within, in or within. In this video, I'll try to explain difference between them and I will help you to use them without making any mistakes. In my previous video, I have told you that prepositions tell the position or relationship of one thing with the other thing or things. So let's begin with the simplest set, as moving from simple to complex gives you confidence and makes you feel that you can do it. Between is used to show the place of something between two other things. For example, I am unable to decide between these two shirts. I am supposed to make a choice between two things. He drove quickly between the cars. There may be many cars, but he drove between two cars or two lanes of cars. Between is also used when one-to-one relationship is concerned. Among is used for more than two or many things or many people. The chocolates were distributed among the children on Christmas. Many children were there and chocolates were distributed among them. I found a fountain pen among my painting brushes. Many painting brushes were there and I found my fountain pen among them. Besides means additionally, in addition to, or apart from. Father gifted me a watch besides laptop. Father gifted me two things, a watch in addition to और apart from laptop. Father ने मुझे watch के अलावा laptop भी दिया. Who else went to the cinema besides Maria? Maria went to cinema and apart from Maria, some other person or persons also went to cinema. In that sense, we use besides. Beside means next to or at the side of. Seema sat beside me in the class. Position of Seema was at the side of me. She sat next to me in the class. There is a table beside my bed. Table is lying at the side of my bed. So, besides and beside are quite different in meaning. Children get confused because of their spellings. If you pay attention to their meaning, there will not be any errors. By means near or close to. It is also used to show the position of something which is moving past the other thing. Beside and by are quite similar in meaning. Let's see the difference. The Taj Mahal stands by the river Yamuna. Position of Taj Mahal is at side of river Yamuna. But river Yamuna is flowing. River Yamuna is not fixed at the side of Taj Mahal. That is why we have used by. And it is also meant that Taj Mahal is near river Yamuna. Mr. Vora lives by the cinema hall. Mr. Vora is not fixed at the side of cinema hall. Here it is conveyed that Mr. Vora lives near cinema hall. So difference between beside and by is that beside is used to show the position next to or at the side of, while by shows nearness or proximity. These three prepositions show the direction of movement. Along shows the movement in the direction of something which is long. You pay attention to the word along. The students walked along the road for a rally. Students walked with the road, in the direction of the road. I found the way to home along a river. I walked along a river with the river and I found my way to home. Across means going from one side to the other side of something, and it also shows that somebody is crossing it across. She divided the page drawing a line across it. She drew a line from one side to the other side of a page, and this way she divided the page. He swam across the river in 40 minutes. He went from one side to the other side of the river. So cross means crossing something which is long, going in the width of something. While in along, we go in the length of something. And through shows medium. He ran away through the forest. Forest has got length, width as well as depth in terms of trees. He ran away crossing the forest. And forest is three-dimensional thing, that is why we have used through. The diagram shows how blood flows through the heart. Heart is the medium. And using this medium, the blood flows in the body. To and at are the prepositions of place. To shows movement to the place, moving to the destination. For example, these tourists are flying to Singapore. Singapore is the destination of these tourists. They are flying. The verb flying shows movement. Let's drive to the end of the road. End of the road is the destination. And the verb drive shows movement. That is why to preposition is used. While at shows being at place and being at rest. He waited for you at the gate of his office. He was waiting. Now the verb waited does not show movement. That is why at preposition is used before the gate of his office. The train arrived at the station right now. Arrived means the train is still. It has already arrived. वो पहुंच चुकी है. Earlier it was moving, but now it is still. That is why at preposition is used. In the previous slide, I told you to is used to show the movement and it is used with the destination. We go to community park for walk. Community park is the destination and go is the verb which shows movement. For preposition is used with walk because walk is the purpose of going to community park. It shows the reason. But to has got many applications. My father gave a pretty watch to me. Sometimes children get confused and they write here for me. But let me tell you, to preposition is used when some action is directed towards someone. Here, father has done an action. Same sentence can be written in a different way. My father bought a pretty watch for me. There, father is not doing a direct action. He bought a watch. And towards as the preposition of direction is used to show the direction of the movement. Here, it does not tell the destination. The thief ran towards the market. Thief market की तरफ गया, direction में गया. But where did he go? We don't know. Destination is not mentioned. He had a casual attitude towards studies. Towards also show the relation between two things. Here, towards is used between attitude and studies and it shows the relation of his attitude towards studies. To shows the movement to some destination while towards shows only the direction, not the destination. Here is another set of confusing prepositions. With and by mean quite similar. But with is used with the tool or means or weapon or some instrument using which some work is done. Julius Caesar was stabbed with the daggers. Daggers are knives with which Julius Caesar was killed. The singer performed with confidence at the concert. With is also used with the attribute or some quality. The singer had confidence at the concert. So, with confidence we have used with. By is used with some person who is doing the work, the agent or the doer of some work. Julius Caesar was assassinated by the conspirators. Conspirators are the people, the doers of assassination of Julius Caesar. That is why we have used by. It is also used to show the manner or way of some work. I lost weight by exercising. Exercising is the way by which I lost weight. With is used with the tool or means, while by is used with the person or the doer of some action. With is used with the attribute and by is used with the manner. As preposition of time, by and within may be little confusing. By means the work will be done by the end of the time, specific time, certain point of time. My father will be back by 9 p.m. 9 बजे तक मेरे father वापस आ जाएंगे. So 9 p.m. is a point of time. The train would have left the station by now. Now is also a point of time by which the train would have left. So by emphasizes over the point of time by which the work will be done, while within emphasizes the limit before the end of the time the work will be done. It also means duration of the time. She has to mop this place within an hour. An hour is a duration, a period of 60 minutes. I have noticed change within a very short time. Short time is also a small duration. So by means by the end of the time the work will be done, but within emphasizes the limit. As preposition of time, there is slight difference between in and within. In is used to show that the work will be complete in the total duration or period of time. I will submit the project in an hour. So here completion of project or submission of project is emphasized, and for that duration of time is given. He can cross the stream in a day's time. वो एक दिन में ये stream cross कर सकता है. So mainly we are talking about the completion of work in a total duration of time. While within means to convey that the work will be done before the end of time and it will not go beyond the limit or the duration of time which is set. So here the duration and the limit is emphasized rather than work. I will be there within an hour. मैं 1 घंटे में पहुंच जाऊंगा. They will finish the entire work within 2 days. वो 2 दिन में ये काम खत्म कर लेंगे. There is basic difference between in and within, that in emphasizes total duration for some work while within emphasizes the limit. Most people get confused between these two prepositions. Let's see why. With is used with someone or some person or some people, while at is used with something or some attribute. The guest got angry with us. In terms of showing anger towards some person, we use with. The guest got angry with us, not at us. I disagree with you. If I disagree with some person, I will use with. And if I disagree to something, I will use to. I disagree with you and to what you said, to your statement. At is used at something. He is angry at your behavior. He is angry with you and he is angry at your behavior. Behavior is attribute. I disagree with you at this point. With is used for someone or some person and at is used for something. It's practice time now. Let's check whether you have understood. They do not go blank work on Saturday. They do not go to work or at work. Let me remind you, to we use with the destination and to show the movement. Here we will use to because work is the destination and the verb go shows movement. At we would have used if the sentence would be they are at work. I bought a car to my father for my father. To is used when an action is directed towards someone and for is used with the purpose. Here I bought a car for my father because my father is the purpose behind buying a car. It would have been to if I gave a car to my father because there I am making an action to my father. She was killed by or with a robber, by or with a knife. Let me remind you, by we use with a person with the doer of some action. So she was killed by a robber and with a knife because knife is the instrument or the tool. I hope to reach the station by an hour or in an hour. If you remember, I told you by we use with the specific time and in we use for total duration. There we will use in an hour. We would have written, I hope to reach the station by 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is a specific point of time. But for duration, we use in. Sitting by the fire or beside the fire, she told me a tale. By is used to show the nearness or the proximity with something, while beside shows the position of something next to the other thing. Here, sitting by the fire, she told me a tale, because she is sitting near the fire to warm herself. Fire is not something with which she would like to sit. I go to church and sit between my friends or among my friends. Among my friends, because there are more than two friends. We assume that there are more than two friends because two word is not mentioned. The path leads through the woods or to the woods. To is used with the destination. Woods is the medium to reach the destination. The path leads through the woods, maybe to some city or to somebody's home. The train would have left by now or within now. If you remember, I told you by we use with the specific time and within we use for the duration. Now is a point of time. So we will use by now. God is good with me, to me, at me. God is good to me, because here it is conveyed that God is being good to me or God is doing something good to me. The same sentence can be written in a different way. God is with me. There we would have used with. A cottage stands beside the hill or besides the hill. Besides means at the side of, and besides means additionally. Here it means cottage stands beside the hill, at the side of the hill. I hope you have done them correctly, and I believe that you will not be making any mistakes in future. All the best. Thank you. Keep watching my channel. Keep learning with me. I'll come very soon with another informative video. All the best.